far. Did you, what can you see over there? Can I take a look? Yeah, let me see. This way. Oh, yeah. I don't like my iPhone.
I mean, I can zoom in closer, but
yeah.
Estamos en el centro de San José, donde una movilización policíaca terminó con un tiroteo después de una persecución. Hablamos con testigos y les tendremos los detalles.
no, I just wanted
Sounds good.
Hola, ¿qué tal, Michelle? Muy buenas tardes. Aquí en la calle donde me encuentro es justo la calle San Pedro, esquina con San James. Detrás de mí se encuentran estas... resultó con varios impactos de bala. Escuchemos un audio que le envió a su esposo después de que supiera este incidente.
Yeah, Grant Vicky, that is the latest news he just announced. Someone is dead involved in the shooting here. Now, regarding that officer, the San Jose police officer, the SJPD says was shot, they are now in a stable condition, but they're telling us it's also a critical condition. We've heard that there's a scene developing there as well at Good Samaritan Hospital with several law enforcement vehicles on there trying to root on the officer in their recovery. But for now, here at the scene,
this is pero momentos antes de ese encuentro, momentos anteriores, estaba a salvo, le envió un mensaje también a través de WhatsApp. Escuchen la manera en la que estaba comunicando su esposa. Bueno, de regreso aquí en la escena, nosotros estamos esperando a que las autoridades nos den más información. En unos momentos el sargento de la policía de San Diego, la policía de San José, va a estar dando información acerca de qué ocurrió. Lo que sabemos con información preliminar es que esta persecución habría iniciado en Hollister poco después de las 3 de la tarde. Las autoridades continuaron esta persecución hasta que confirmaron con las autoridades de la ciudad de San José que también continuarían esta persecución. Se sabe que la persona que estaban persiguiendo fue un hombre que robó un vehículo que después terminó en esta ciudad. Lamentablemente perdió la vida en la escena. Un sargento también resultó herido de bala que fue trasladado a un hospital. Esta información estamos esperando que sea corroborada por las autoridades. Para esperar a que el oficial nos dé más detalles y por pronto este
is dead. The officer involved in that shooting as well is in the hospital in stable but critical condition. We have been waiting here for about 10 or 15 minutes, waiting for San Jose police to come out of the scene and give us any updates. They are expected to brief
here in downtown San Jose.
Give us a little bit more details about that chase, about the officer, and about that suspect. For now,
just down a couple of blocks from where we are right now. You can see the officers' cars there, the officers that were involved, and investigators now taking over the scene. A lot of crime tape in the area as well. And this all got started around 3 o'clock. Carjacking of a Corvette in that location. That started a police chase in that vicinity and ended up in another location. We're not exactly sure where at this point, but a second carjacking happened, and that brought us here to San Jose. Long distance travel, 30-40 miles before they ended up here at St. James and Highway 87. Now, apparently the driver of that vehicle came to a stop at St. James Street, just taking the exit here. And then there was a shooting, a massive shooting. I want to just take the video there. Dozens of shots fired.
es que yo mandé un NATSA, oye, pero sí mandé, oye, ¿no tienen el NATI o sí lo tienen? ¿Y por qué no lo corrieron?
Now this is all happening right in a very populated part of downtown San Jose, newer apartment buildings all over the place, office workers, people working, trying to get to and from school in downtown, all happening right in front of their eyes. Here's what one man who just arrived home had to say he saw it happening.
Si quieres ahorita para el seguro, hay que usar nada más el sol. No, perdón, el NATSA. Ya el sol ya no.
We have other witnesses who saw the whole thing happen. They saw a suspect, and from their account, the suspect got out of a police vehicle and started off on foot, and that is when you hear all that gunfire happening. At a certain point, that suspect seems to have been hit by the gunfire and goes down in what looks like a center median. We're going to play this video, but stop it right before what happens next, and that is an officer running over the suspect's body in that median. We're going to show that video right now, but be advised, it is somewhat disturbing.
Where it started,
Now we're back on scene here in downtown San Jose. You can see the investigation just getting started. We do anticipate, Juliet, in a few minutes, the San Jose Police Department public information people coming to this location to give us a statement. We also want to update the officer's condition. Again, that officer was taken to Valley Medical Center. There is a massive police presence there. At the trauma center, we understand that he is in critical but stable condition at that location. We anticipate getting more information during this hour, so we may be coming back to this location for an update from San Jose PD, but for now, back to you. Oh my God. Okay. Clear. Stand by.
Save your life, man. Save your life. Save your life, man. We're gonna need that. Save your life. Save your life.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that way. Let's run over there and grab my dollar. I know it's supposed to be a press conference, but I'm up front. Sorry, what happened? What did you guys say? I think we must have to do that. I should see like yeah, we did that. You knock mine down, I'll knock yours down. It's gonna be an eye for an eye.
Switch to
¿Quién? ¿Yo? Para la altura.
I see a lot of stuff. I see that in LA. No matter what happens,
Thank you.
yeah, so they wanted me to go over there, and they said that they were going to send the ministry to the PIO there. And then, all of a sudden, now all of a sudden, all these, I saw
Yeah, that's that would save us a lot of headaches with our cell phones.
Same.
Because I'm gonna what if I get like a call? Like, it's gonna be
Do not disturb. No. An AirPod. I was using an AirPod and I was getting used to it. Now I'm not used to this wire.
and so, all of a sudden,
See, they custom installed so we can run this.
I pulled over, I saw the burnt car. Hold on a minute.
Han pasado ya varias horas de investigación. Un sospechoso sin vida y un oficial resultaron heridos. Tendremos más detalles al regresar.
Oh, is there a way, Scott, we could turn it a little higher?
I'll unplug mine.
Oh.
I'm going to unplug it.
Okay, I think they wanted. Oh, I heard. Oh, wow. Is that why it went
Yeah.
lower?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
So the cord is over here. So I'm going to give you this, but if they show up, we need to plug it in. We need to move it over
Yes.
here.
De mí a Nat.
Here, Kosh talking. Hi, Kosh. We hear you talking here. And Stanton is close. Right there. That's what it is.
That's what the witness said. And so,
Oh my God, there was like multiple.
or
Yo diría que
okay, Vince, I just talking to you. Get that recorder out of your shot. Zoom in. Do something.
Oh, we can move her out of the shot? Yeah. Francis, can you move to your left?
Oh, yes, of course.
Listen to IFP. Stop. That's good.
Is that better?
Because, yeah, other stations are still...
Yeah, go ahead, tell Vince.
So I can't hear now, so you need to tell me.
Okay.
if you get a live shot.
Interesting. So when we're both plugged in, the volume drops?
Yeah, they need to fix it.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
si quieres avísame cuando esté el video para decir cómo podemos ver.
Scott, which way is Highway
Hold on,
87?
it's right behind you. That big overpass there. It's directly behind you. I'm going to
I'm just gonna take a look. So I can... Oh, I
see
see.
that
Okay.
big overpass?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the freeway.
So the on-ramp is...
Well, it's to the left. So if you go to that corner over there,
No, acá, aquí.
you can see
See
the
it.
off-ramp. The off-ramp's on the left at that intersection.
Got it.
So here,
Yeah, you got it.
Pero hasta el momento no, y seguimos de hecho esperando el sargento de la policía para que nos dé detalles. Ya son varias horas de investigación que hasta este momento no se sabe nada, pero sí se vivió momentos bastante.
Hey, Kay, I hear you. Can you hear me?
El momento en que la policía empieza a lograr a este hombre.
Okay, great. And the format in terms of like cell phone video, sound, it's gonna, do you want it similar? I was just gonna rework it, but go in the same order.
También recibió los disparos por parte de los disparos. Inmediatamente después se comunicó con su esposo para reportarle lo que había sucedido. Escucha el audio que le mandó por WhatsApp. Un mensaje que la verdad nadie quisiera escuchar. Las imágenes que va a estar pudiendo ver en su pantalla son justamente del vehículo que resultó impactado. El esposo con el que pudimos hablar nos dice que al parecer 2 impactos de bala alcanzaron el vehículo, y lo peor del caso es que los vidrios, una vez que impactaron, alcanzaron a rozar el cachete de esta mujer que resultó con una lesión menor. Nosotros la vimos ser llevada por las autoridades de la Policía de San José, también hablamos con el esposo, que después se mostró un poquito más tranquilo después de haber vivido este incidente tan lamentable. La investigación va a continuar, nosotros vamos a seguir esperando a la policía para que nos dé más detalles acerca de esta persecución que, repito, termina con una persona muerta y un oficial de la Policía de San José que tuvo que ser trasladado al hospital de emergencias. Ese es el reporte que tenemos hasta el momento desde el centro de San José. Michelle, regreso con el
Scott, the EP just asked, if the presser starts while we're live, is there another mic? No, okay.
We'll have a lot of warning. We'll have a lot of warning. It's not gonna Get out. He's coming.
probably do. Just there yesterday. No, not for. That's common. Everybody's got it. They were talking.
I can't. That's part of So I came and actually I got here, all these
Hey, oh, is this not Heather's number? I have it saved under Heather.
Justamente ahora que lo mencionas, la cámara.
Yes, can I get her real quick?
La cámara
Thank you.
control de tráfico, un oficial manejando los vehículos que van pasando, pero realmente hay bastante tráfico porque muchas de las calles que están afuera de la redonda de San Pedro y Julian Street han sido cerradas justamente para mantener esta investigación, no solo en esta cuadra, sino a varias. A la redonda ha también atraído a muchísimos testigos. Pudimos ver algunos oficiales también, incluso entrando a algunos de los edificios que vemos aquí, que de hecho son departamentos, para ser parte de la investigación y hablar tal vez con la gente que pudo haber visto algo cuando la investigación todavía continúa. Hasta el momento seguimos esperando al sargento de la policía de San José que nos estaría hablando con los medios para aclarar.
Hey, okay, so I just wanted to put together like my own kind of script, but I used the same elements as Luz's. So I'm gonna send it back to you and Brad, but it should be in the same order. Well, Emily sent me what you guys did at the top of the 6. So you just let me know what elements we have for the 6:30 and I'll work around it. Okay, so that's the first VO. Okay, aerial first. Okay. And then cell phone. Okay, no sound. Okay, perfect. All right. Okay, okay. Thanks. 2 VOs. Okay, bye. Sorry.
No problem. Thank you.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. They can hear it. They can
No, that's from the wireless.
Oh, shoot. Here, let me do this and let me go back and do it.
Well, I have to figure this out first because I'm not getting a signal.
Good to go. Okay. I don't know if they're going to take me again. I haven't heard it. Yeah, we're out of it. That's it.
Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. You can't hear anything?
Okay, so, okay, is this you?
Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Hello. Mic check, 1, 2, 3. Now you can hear it? Okay.
Can you hear me?
Gotcha. Thank you.
Oh, Jen. Yes, hello, yeah. Amma, Karina, all of this unfolded over the span of a few hours, spanning several counties, involving multiple law enforcement agencies. It started and ended here in San Jose. Okay. I'll call for it, yes.
Hello, 321, 321. Hello, Mike, level.
Hey, we're about to do a live picture.
321.
I'm gonna mute this.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna be very direct with just Sky 7 over the shootout, and this is cell phone video, just because I didn't have time to look through everything since I drove here. Yeah. Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, Karina, Amma, as you mentioned, this spanned multiple counties. It happened over several hours, included multiple law enforcement agencies. There were several shootouts and at least 2 armed carjackings. All of it, though, ending here in downtown San Jose, where the suspect was ultimately killed, and a San Jose police sergeant is now injured and in the hospital. We're told he was sent in critical condition, but at this point is stable. We do have video from Sky 7 that shows you the ultimate aftermath of the scene here in downtown San Jose, where many of the the streets are still blocked off as this investigation continues. Again, this all started in San Jose when the suspect stole a car, then led law enforcement on a pursuit south to Hollister, where Hollister police officers and San Benito County deputies joined in. There were multiple shootouts in this county before the suspect stole another car and led police back here to San Jose. None of those officers were injured. We were also sent this cell phone video where you can hear the gunshots, you can see the suspect exiting what appears to be a police cruiser trying to get away. We do freeze the video at the moment where the suspect appears to have been shot. Again, we know that suspect was killed. We can also tell you that San Jose police sergeant, again, is in the hospital. You see here, though, a press conference set up. We are awaiting an update from law enforcement at any moment, and we will bring you the latest as soon as we get it. Karina, Alma? Thank you. Thank you.
Standing here on the corner of St. James and San Pedro Streets now for about an hour, waiting for San Jose police to provide a brief update more into the investigation of what happened in that car jacking that ended up being a chase and ended up back here off of Highway 87, off of Julian, with those streets still very much closed. So we're still waiting on an update from San Jose police. We'll be sure to give you more info then. Grant, Vicky.
No podemos grabar el breve, estamos esperando la conferencia de prensa. No tengo el micrófono puesto para la conferencia de prensa. Ya mando.
We still incorporating the
Yeah, it was supposed to be 6:45 to 7.
Yeah, at the step of something like that.
6:45 to 7.
Is Russo the main guy now? Let me talk to him. Can you let me know the PIO's ETA? Basically, we've been told 6:45 to 7:15. All right, thanks. There's so much material on this. So the Rambo body size. Yeah.
They're going to need you to go to Hall Street.
The camera over there. Oh, you want to come a little bit?
Alright, sorry for the delay.
Oh, shit.
Hang on.
You're not ready, I can come back in 30 minutes.
No. Give me 1 second.
Let me know when you're ready. I appreciate you being patient with me. I can be patient with you.
We broadcasted.
Here we go. They're here.
Are we broadcasting? Are we getting?
I can stall them a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. Red hearing in the eyes.
Can you?
Your light's daylight.
Can you give us like 2 minutes?
Take your time. Take your time.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
He can wait. He can wait 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Things stay. Okay. Bye.
Okay, we got a 2-minute warning. Yeah. Okay, sounds good. Thank you. All right. We're taking it on the screen, you guys. Taking it on the screen. Hey.
Mic checks. Mic checks 1, 2, 3. Everyone's good. We're good. Talking about stuff. Talking. Yep. Everyone's happy. Yep. Good. Cool. All right.
All right, does everybody have sound? Is everybody ready? Sergeant Jorge Garibay, San Jose Police Department, PIO. Jorge spelled Jorge. Last name spelled Garibay. Okay. So this afternoon, just after 2 p.m., officers responded to the 900 block of Capitol Expressway for a report of an armed carjacking. Suspect entered a dealership armed with a firearm and stole a vehicle, fleeing the scene prior to police arrival. As the vehicle was exiting San Jose jurisdiction, our helicopter was overhead and was able to get the general location of the suspect vehicle as the vehicle fled out of San Jose jurisdiction. That vehicle eventually ended in San Benito County, where it was involved in an officer-involved shooting with at least one outside agency, namely Hollister PD. Hollister PD should have more information on their officer-involved shooting. It was unrelated to San Jose. However, they are investigating that officer-involved shooting. During that incident, that suspect exited his vehicle and carjacked another vehicle, prompting a pursuit back toward the city of San Jose. That vehicle eventually ended in San Jose, where officers from San Jose entered the pursuit. That suspect collided with a vehicle here in the area of 87 and Julian and 87, where the suspect then exited the vehicle, engaged officers in gunfire, prompting an officer-involved shooting. The suspect attempted to flee, attempted to carjack another vehicle when they were struck by a police vehicle. That suspect was declared deceased at the scene. A sergeant from San Jose Police Department was struck by the suspect's gunfire and was promptly transported to a local hospital for treatment. Fortunately, we just got a recent update that the injuries are non-life-threatening and the sergeant is expected to survive. We're very thankful to the hospital staff who's provided him with rapid and urgent critical care, and we're thankful for the good news that they are going to survive. I don't have a whole lot of other information. As you can imagine, there's a lot of things we still don't know, as this involved multiple jurisdictions and multiple witnesses and multiple individuals. But with that, I will take any questions you may have.
Was the suspect killed by the car or the gunshots from the
that is going to be something the medical examiner is going to have to give us information on.
Do you have IDs on the officer and the deceased?
I don't know if we have an ID on the deceased yet. I can tell you it's an adult male. As normal with officer-involved shootings, there is a joint investigation by the homicide unit as well as Santa Clara County District Attorney's Office. And as we normally do with officer-involved shootings, we shall have a press conference either in the next 24 to 48 hours once we learn more. I'm hoping it'll be sooner than later. However, there's a lot of information we still don't know.
You said the suspect entered a car dealership and stole the car?
Correct.
Do you know what car dealership?
We're not providing that information at this time.
Do you know how many officers discharged their weapons?
We don't know yet. We know at least one officer discharged their weapon. Again, as we learn more of this and as we have the pending press conference, I'm sure we'll learn more and we'll disclose that information once we know it. At this time, I can tell you at least one person was engaged in gunfire.
Which hospital is the officer at?
No, we don't usually provide that information.
Some of the video shows the suspect nearby one of the cruisers as they're attempting to flee. It looked like they may have tried to open that car. Is that the case? So
I'm not sure what video you're referring to. We're still in the infancy of the investigation to determine how many vehicles this suspect tried to carjack. I can tell you it was a violent spree, and we're still trying to determine that information. Again, I'd be remiss to try and give you information early when I don't have it.
It was only the suspect that was involved in it?
Correct. It was just one suspect.
And this car dealership was in San Jose?
That is correct.
Can you give a time frame? Was it like this whole incident 2 hours, 3 hours?
The initial response happened just after 2 p.m. and it's been working ever since.
What vehicle was he in at the termination of this chase?
I don't have that information with me yet.
But there was some witness report saying it looked like he got out of the police vehicle.
Again, I'm hoping to learn that information to determine whether or not he jumped into a police vehicle. I don't have that currently, unfortunately.
Sergeant, do we know if he was hit by gunfire before we saw him in that video being hit by the police car?
It's still too early to tell. Again, I think that's going to be a determination by the medical examiner. Once there is a determination that a suspect or anybody in that matter is deceased, we no longer have custody or really able to kind of do any further investigation with them, the decedent is now really the medical examiner the one who's going to make that determination.
How many jurisdictions are involved?
I don't know. I can tell you at least 2.
Can you talk about the crime scene, how big this area is? It's quite extensive.
Correct. So the actual termination of this pursuit and the termination where that prompted the officer-involved shooting here was just at Julian at 87. However, as you may imagine, the suspect, as I mentioned, attempted to flee, which kind of broadened that a little bit. But with any kind of officer-involved shooting, we ultimately try to expand our net to ensure that we can get as much video as we can. And that's a great reminder. If anybody has information, I know there's a mention of a video that's circulating, please contact the San Jose Police Department's homicide unit and share that video with us. The more information we can to piece together why this happened and how it happened, the better.
How long are roads going to be closed here?
It's probably going to be several hours. I can imagine it'll be at least until the early morning.
Did the suspect exchange gunfire with officers during any part of this?
Absolutely. One of our officers was injured by the suspect's gunfire. And sorry, and that was a sergeant.
Did that happen before?
That happened here at what I would call the terminus of the pursuit.
And in Hollister, did he engage with officers there?
I don't have any of the information other than the fact that there was an officer, something that prompted an officer-involved shooting, and that fortunately none of their officers were injured in that officer-involved shooting. But as I imagine, Hollister PD should be putting out additional information.
Is there information on the kind of firearm that the suspect was using?
Not yet. I imagine we'll be able to provide that information to you at a later press conference.
And the other, is there any information as the second car that was hit by two of the bullets? That one had the window shattered, and the other one has a bullet hole in the door. There was a woman that had a scratch on her cheek.
That is news to me. Again, I'm hoping to learn more information. I wish I had it. I can't speak to something I haven't been briefed on. I actually missed a little bit of a briefing to try and make sure you all had an update, because I'm sure not only the media but all of our general public is concerned and wants to know what's going on. What I can say is that we're thankful that this ended and that our sergeant is going to make a full recovery, hopefully.
Was the general public in danger at any point, given that this is downtown area, a very traffic zone?
Well, whenever you have a violent individual armed with a firearm who's willing to commit violence on the police department or any other individual, taking vehicles, driving recklessly, and firing indiscriminately, I think, yeah, of course they're in danger. And this is just another example of why our police department and all these neighboring agencies, it's so important to conduct these investigations, that they respond rapidly, because if there wasn't a stop to this, I can only imagine how much longer this would have gone.
Sergeant, is 87 still closed, and do we know how long it's going to be impacting this area?
So I'm not sure about 87. I can tell you that Julian Street will be closed until the very minimal at the very early morning, but if not, probably until the later afternoon tomorrow.
Just trying to clarify, the vehicle theft in San Jose, did officers follow him to, San Benito County and then come back?
No, there was no San Jose police officers involved in the pursuit. There was a San Jose helicopter that was involved in monitoring the vehicle and providing information to outside units. SJPD re-entered what I would call the pursuit once it entered back into San Jose jurisdiction.
And ended here?
And ended here, correct. When he exited the freeway and onto surface streets.
And when he exited the freeway, that was around 2 p.m. when he got involved, or was that?
No, 2 p.m. is when the original call came out. The carjacking happened that exited our jurisdiction. And then a series of events occurred until he responded back. But SJPD was monitoring and, like I said, ended the way it ended. So I'm hoping to have more information. I wish I could provide that to you, but I think we're kind of getting into the facts that I don't have right now. I do appreciate everybody's time covering this, and hopefully we'll be able to provide more information to you in the next 24 to 48 hours. Your news desk will get an email as soon as we have a timeline for that press conference. It'll be kind of exactly what everybody normally expects. I appreciate everybody coming out. Thank you.
Anything else tonight?
Nothing else tonight, correct. Thank you very much.
Oh, this is this Jim's?
It's Jim's, yeah. Okay, this is you? Let's get Flanagan. We've got 9 minutes. Hey there. Yeah. Talking about maybe just the first part about how it started in San Jose.
Thanks for bringing that up.
I'm sorry, I can hear you. I'm sorry, what is followed by the helicopter? I think at the very
It's about 25 years old.
This? It's handy.
25 years old. It's been used many. A lot of us have, like, he's got one. We all kind of have one. We're all like, I'll get mine.
Handy
We
dandy.
like it civilized down.